You've both grown as individuals and met at the perfect time, and I believe life is like.
This isn't just any day. It's the biggest day in Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's lives, their wedding day. The world's watching, and of course, there's already chaos brewing. Selena Gomez is officially saying goodbye to Gomez and stepping into a whole new chapter as Selena Levi this weekend in Montecito. Forget the traditional hotel ballroom or fancy church. This wedding is happening on a private estate so secret that even the guests don't know where they're headed until the last minute. Here's how it's going down. Guests are being checked into specific hotels and then shuttled off to a hidden location for the ceremony. Imagine the nerves of hopping on a bus without knowing where you're actually going. That's the level of security surrounding this event. The secrecy is insane, and it's clear nobody could be trusted with Selena's wedding address. But here's the catch. No matter how hard they tried to keep this under wraps, the leaks have already started. The location may be a mystery, but word is out that tents are popping up on the estate, giving away that this wedding is going to be outdoors, glamorous, and unforgettable. The buzz around Selena and Benny's wedding is unreal. Delivery trucks rolling in nonstop, crews working around the clock, and an army of staff making sure this day goes off without a single flaw. The scale of this event is massive, like something straight out of a movie. Now, those giant white tents being put up, not everyone's a fan of the look, but let's be real. They've got to be ready for anything. Even though rain in Montecito is unlikely, the couple isn't taking any chances. On top of that, helicopters are expected to hover above just to catch a glimpse, so the tents double as a shield against those long paparazzi lenses. Privacy is priority number one at this wedding, and it wouldn't be shocking if guests are forced to hand over their phones just to step inside. Imagine the secrecy. No selfies, no leaks, nothing. But here's where it gets juicy. A major A-lister just dropped out of the wedding at the last minute. Reports say the couple only got a 24-hour notice, and the no-show is none other than Meryl Streep. Talk about a letdown. But to be fair, Meryl had a good excuse. She's tied up filming the new Devil Wears Prada 2.
Meryl is busy being Miranda in New York for the sequel of Devil Wears Prada. You know, our girl Selena is okay because, listen, one thing about Selena, she is understanding, honey.
The silver lining? Her partner, Martin Short, is still expected to show up. And it's not like Selena and Meryl are strangers. They've worked closely together on Only Murders in the Building. So this absence definitely stings. And get this, behind all the glitz and security, one woman is pulling every single string. The mastermind running the entire show, celebrity planner Mindy West. Mindy West isn't just any wedding planner. She's one of the most sought-after names in the game, and her services come with a price tag that could make your jaw drop. We're talking a wedding budget that's rumored to hit sky-high numbers, with Mindy's reputation alone adding to the exclusivity. With nearly 700,000 followers on Instagram, she's built her brand on lavish, jaw-dropping events that make headlines every single time. And here's where the internet can't stop talking. Some fans on Twitter pointed out that Mindy was the same planner behind Hailey Bieber's wedding to Justin Bieber. At first, people thought this was just gossip, but it checks out. Mindy really did organize that one too. That connection immediately sent Reddit buzzing, with some voices claiming Selena looks obsessive for choosing the same planner as Hailey. But come on, it's not that black and white. Mindy has an A-list client list that's stacked with names like Kim Kardashian, Diana Ross, Serena Williams, and Travis Barker. She works with practically everyone at the top. So while the coincidence is eyebrow-raising, it might just be business as usual, or maybe not. And then there's the drama over the wedding date itself. Critics are shading Selena for picking September, the same month Justin and Hailey tied the knot back in 2019. One person even wrote, "I love her, but I don't get why she picked September for her wedding when she knows fans have been dragging her about Justin marrying that same month." Some say Selena doesn't care about the noise, while others think she could have chosen any other time of year. Still, it seems this date worked best for her, Benny, and even her close friend Taylor Swift's schedule. Whether it's coincidence or calculated shade, the timing is definitely raising eyebrows. Call it wild, but some people believe Taylor Swift is the real reason Selena and Benny rushed to lock this wedding in before October 3rd. That's the day Taylor's new album is set to drop, and the industry knows she's about to dominate every headline. Just yesterday, multiple artists dropped surprise releases, all in a desperate attempt to get their music out before Taylor takes over completely. So yes, timing here might not be just about love and convenience. It might also be about avoiding the Swift tidal wave. But while Selena's day should be about joy, let's shift to the storm cloud circling above. Justin Bieber. Fans are already speculating he's unraveling as the wedding goes down. One Reddit user claimed he's been acting out online, and the receipts are there. In just the past 12 hours, Justin's made over 15 posts on Instagram. And these aren't random updates. They're a mix of heavy biblical verses and oddly timed basketball snapshots. One of his captions read, "We can demolish every deceptive fantasy that opposes God and break through every arrogant attitude that is raised up in defiance of the true knowledge of God. We capture, like prisoners of war, every thought and insist that it bow in obedience to the Anointed One, Jesus." Between verses like that, Justin's flooding his feed with photos of himself grinning mid-game, dribbling, and posing on the court. Fans are already dissecting every single expression, questioning if these posts are subtle cries for help, shade towards Selena, or just his way of distracting himself from the fact that she's moving on permanently.
He was texting Selena Gomez 23 times on your wedding day, girl. And Selena Gomez spilled all the tea on her song Ring, released after their wedding, where she said, "Yeah, I received your message, all 23. You know I'm Jordan with it, GOAT."
Whatever the truth, the timing feels far too coincidental to ignore. At this point, all anyone can do is hope Justin Bieber keeps it together today. The spotlight on Selena's wedding is already heavy enough, and the last thing he needs is to spiral online. Fans haven't forgotten the rumors about his own wedding day, when he allegedly tried to contact Selena a shocking 23 times. Some claim it was calls, others say it was texts, but either way, the number 23 has stuck like glue. Selena even dropped a track called Ring that many believe nods to this exact incident, hinting that Justin might have been looking for some kind of last-minute signal from her. A reason to stop his wedding with Hailey. But that signal never came, and the rest is history. Still, watching Justin in interviews afterward raised eyebrows, because some of the comments he's made about his wedding could easily make Hailey feel uneasy if she read between the lines.
Got married, I hit a little bit of an emotional breakdown because I thought marriage was gonna fix all my problems.
Meanwhile, Selena's guest list is packed with familiar faces. Martin Short is showing up solo since Meryl Streep can't make it. Ashley Park is set to attend, and Paris Hilton is, of course, on the list too.
If you could attend a wedding, whose would you like to attend?
Taylor Swift.
Selena.
Aren't you attending that?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that, but I don't know. I wasn't planning on it. Sorry.
Nikki's spilling the tea. My sister does that to me too.
I only know that because I saw it on your calendar from your assistant. Never mind.
Paris is known for never missing a chance to show up at a party or a major public moment, and this wedding is exactly the type of spotlight she thrives in. And as for Selena, she's been glowing in the lead up to the big day. Just earlier this month, she appeared on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, looking stunning and dropping hints about the excitement surrounding her wedding. The world's been waiting, and now it's finally here.
It's wonderful. I'm very lucky. It's going well, and I'm so excited.
Yeah. Are they invited to the wedding?
Of course they are. Marty's the ring bearer.
We are all so excited because we love this lady and we love her fiance, Bad Bunny. So, what?
Benny Blanco.
Kind of the same.
Steve.
Benny Blanco and Bad Bunny might share part of a name, but let's be real. They couldn't be more different. And speaking of differences, one name on Selena's wedding guest list has people raising their eyebrows. Teresa Marie, Selena's longtime friend who once sparked major controversy. It wasn't too long ago that Selena unfollowed Teresa after she was spotted grabbing a bite with Benny Blanco. The outing had major date vibes, and fans went wild speculating if something shady was going on.
Selena allegedly found Teresa's earrings in Benny's car. And of course, it did not stop there. Selena allegedly confronted Benny at their Encino home just hours later. Neighbors heard yelling and glass breaking around midnight, and multiple sources claimed that they could hear Selena crying in the back.
For Selena, seeing her fiancé and her best friend hanging out solo, and without her knowing, would definitely sting. Even if it was innocent, it created plenty of tension at the time. Now fast forward, Teresa's been invited to the wedding, and it looks like whatever drama existed has been smoothed over, or at least swept under the rug for the big day. But she's not the only familiar face expected to show. Reports claim Miley Cyrus and Demi Lovato are both on the guest list, making this reunion even juicier. And here's the wild part. Selena's engagement announcement was only 41 weeks ago. To think she's already walking down the aisle now is enough to leave fans spinning. And then there's Taylor Swift, who's not just attending, but apparently joking about being the flower girl. Imagine Taylor tossing petals down the aisle. It's the kind of playful role that only she could make iconic. Plus, don't be surprised if Cardi B pops up too. She's been everywhere lately, dropping her new album and even featuring Selena on it. With connections like that, this wedding is shaping up to be less like a ceremony and more like the ultimate celebrity summit. Taylor Swift is confirmed to be at the wedding, but she'll likely show up solo since Travis Kelce has a game in Kansas right after. And here's the twist. Unlike other guests, Taylor isn't staying at one of the designated hotels. For her safety and privacy, she's renting a private home just minutes from the ceremony. That move has fans speculating she might be one of the very few people actually trusted with the secret venue address. Her team is taking no chances. Taylor's security detail is said to cost millions, with coordinated strategies in place to keep her safe. It's a reminder of just how intense life gets when you're at her level of fame. Every step, every move, carefully calculated. But while Taylor's playing it low-key, another unexpected player decided to stir the pot. PETA. Out of nowhere, the animal rights group inserted themselves into the wedding chatter by sending a gift to Selena and Benny. Inside the package, vegan-approved Lay's chips and, oddly enough, fake caviar. Yes, fake caviar. For some, it was a quirky gesture, but plenty of people are side-eyeing it. Caviar already divides opinions, so who exactly asked for a knockoff version? It's a strange flex for PETA to try and make this wedding about their agenda, especially when every detail is supposed to be about Selena and Benny's big moment. Still, it adds yet another layer of unexpected drama to a celebration already bursting with tension, secrecy, and star power. So here's why PETA sent that strange gift. Apparently, Benny Blanco's favorite combo is chips with caviar. Their vice president, Lisa, claimed they wanted to encourage the couple to ditch animal products and reminded everyone that anything and everything can be made vegan these days. Bold statement, right? And sure, the idea of vegan swaps is nothing new. We've all seen those hyper-realistic cakes that look like random objects. You slice it open and surprise, it's cake. That's the point PETA's pushing here. If you can turn everyday things into cake, you can turn any meal vegan. But let's be real. Convincing Selena and Benny to host a fully vegan wedding? That's a stretch. Selena's been open about her love for comfort food, Taco Bell runs, and casual eats. So it's safe to say brisket, fish, and other classic dishes are way more likely to hit those tables than plant-based imitations. A vegan wedding would be shocking, and honestly, most fans don't believe that's happening. Still, you've got to give PETA credit. They know how to insert themselves into a major moment and get people talking. Their vegan caviar stunt has already sparked debates online, with some praising the creativity and others rolling their eyes at the timing. At the end of the day, Selena's wedding doesn't need outside groups dictating the menu, but the drama they stirred, it just adds another layer to a day already packed with celebrity gossip. Some people online keep saying Selena always dates beneath her when it comes to looks. Harsh, right? Sure, Justin Bieber has always been praised as handsome, but plenty still argue Selena outshines him. One comment even compared her to a Bratz doll next to whatever that is. The shade is relentless. On TikTok, fans are having a field day with wedding predictions, from the menu to the entertainment. People are convinced this wedding won't just be a dinner and dance situation, but more like a full-blown festival. Think giant backyard vibes, endless activities, and hopefully perfect weather to match the occasion. And while the internet speculates, Selena and Benny keep serving up real-life moments that melt hearts. Just a couple weeks ago, Benny appeared on Kai Cenat's stream, and Selena herself dropped him off. Instead of staying in the car, she popped in, hugged Kai, and even greeted Lil Dicky. But when she leaned in for that hug, Benny playfully stepped in, looking protective of his bride-to-be. The whole thing came off lighthearted, but fans couldn't stop talking about how natural and affectionate they seemed together. Moments like that make the buzz around this wedding feel even bigger. Behind all the drama, speculation, and outside noise, Selena and Benny do look locked in on each other. And now, the countdown to their I do's feels more electric than ever. So now the world waits to see how this wedding actually unfolds. Will it be the picture-perfect fairy tale Selena and Benny have been planning? Or will the chaos of leaks, drama, and unexpected twists take over the spotlight? Either way, this ceremony is shaping up to be one of the most talked about celebrity events of the year. But what do you think? Will everything go smoothly, or are we in for a headline-making disaster? Drop your thoughts down below because I want to know what side you're on. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to click the next video you see on your screen for even more jaw-dropping celebrity drama.